Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with you, because we are speaking about a general reading. I speak here about energies and I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, to keep a storyline. But that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I only address that gender. We all have both energies in us, masculine and feminine. Keep that please in mind, because it's much easier to keep a storyline, to make some sense. Because I'm speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange, so I may speak directly with you, Libra, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly with the cross watcher. If this is your case, you will know it. Thank you again for all of you who make donations. I really do appreciate them. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up or subscribe. If you want to be notified with everything that I am uploading on this channel, please press the bell button in order for those notifications to be set. If you are interested in a private reading, please, you can find all my details in the description box below. This being said, let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Libra, what's in their best interest to know now? What's for their higher good to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Libra. Best messages for Libra, please. The Unknown card. This is a specific card to this set of cards. The author felt that is necessary this card to be added to the deck. It's it's named the Unknown card, so it's like you are beginning to have much more connection with the unknown world, with the unknown realms. You maybe connect much deeper with your guidance, with your intuition, with your higher self. Trust that guidance. Make the leap of faith into the unknown, because it will lead you exactly where you have to go or where you have to be. I know that sometimes the unknown can feel a little bit scary, but please trust yourself and your guidance. The Page of Pentacles. King of Wands. The Unknown card again. So it's very important for you to connect to your guidance, to your intuition, through meditation, through prayer, whatever works for you, but just do it. Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Cups. and the Ten of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck you have the Five of Cups. What's happening, Libra? So this is the energy that holds together your entire reading. This is that current of energy that can lead the reading in the direction that it wants to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it, and sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this. Five of Cups is speaking to us about remorse, regret. What have I done? What have I lost? Loss, feeling lost, having the feeling that everything is lost. Thinking about what you can, what you could have done otherwise. But if you are seeing here are only 3 cups that are spilled. The problem is that when we are in this energy, we have the feeling that everything is lost, but 2 of cups are here behind that are still full. I know it's hard, but please try and see those 2 cups also. It's hard because you went through this to the Ten of Swords also, and it felt like a betrayal. It felt like death. Somebody betrayed you. They did something. It was unexpected. All the swords are in your back, so you couldn't have seen them coming. It took you by surprise. The people that were involved in whatever happened, or it took you by surprise what happened. And the good news is that what's worse, it's already behind you. But this is why you are feeling so extremely lost and and all the swords, you are being an air sign, Libra, and all the swords that came out here, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the mental blockage. I can relate why you are in a mental blockage, because this happened to you and you cannot see a good outcome of it. You don't find a solution. You don't think that you have a solution, the answer or something. It's a little bit panicking. This character, he tried to move forward and felt a sword, move backwards, felt a sword, and then they panicked. And when we are panicking, we cannot think straight. I'm not saying that you don't have reason to feel like this, but try as good as you can to detach yourself from this situation and to raise your vibration. By raising your vibration, when you come back to the problem, you will see also the solution. We cannot find a solution when we are maintaining ourselves in the same vibration, in the same energy that created that problem. We have to detach ourselves and raise our vibration. Raising the vibration by doing things that you are enjoying, you're liking. Surround yourself with positive people, people that really care about you and cherish you for who you are. Spend time with children and animals. They really can uplift our entire vibration. And then come back to the problem, and you will see that you will find the solution. The solution is always there, but the moment that we are focusing mainly on the negative or what we lost, we simply cannot see what the solution may be. So this is why it's very important for you to reconnect to your intuition. And you have here the Queen of Cups also, and from the Queen, from the minor arcana, from all the characters in the tarot of the minor arcana, the Queen of Cups is the most intuitive one, and she simply tells us to listen to our intuition, to connect to our intuition. But also the Queen of Cups is an empath, and she's feeling everything much more intensely, and now it's like you are in the energy of the Queen of Cups. You are feeling this situation very strongly. But this is why it's very important for you to connect to your intuition and to your guidance through prayer, through meditation, giving yourself the needed time to rest. Maybe through this guidance will come through dreams. But it's very important for you to reconnect, because you are feeling now really, really burdened from these problems, from this betrayal, and you try to find an answer, you try to find a solution, but I told you, we cannot find the right solution when we are maintaining ourselves in the same vibration and energy. But you know that you have to take a decision, to make a decision, and maybe you are feeling like you don't have all the information as you would like to, in order for you to be able to make a good decision, take a good decision, because you feel like something is missing, and maybe it's best for you to stay a little bit and wait for those information, for that inspiration that can help you to take the best decision. Sometimes we are using this argument that I don't have all the information in order for us to steal a little bit of time. If you really feel that you have to wait for a little bit longer in order for you to get all those information, do that, but please try to come out of this kind of vibration, okay? Maybe you had to deal with somebody, and maybe the decision that you have to take has to do with somebody like the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a fire sign, any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody who's very determined, somebody who is a conqueror, somebody who doesn't know the meaning of the word no or can't. When they want something, they set their mind to it, and they are charging to conquer it. It doesn't matter if we are speaking about a job, a love story, whatever it is. They simply go after whatever they want. They have also a very good sense of I want to be the ruler of my life. I want to be in charge of my life, and this is why they simply do whatever they feel like it's best for them. And in a sense, we all should do that. But the King of Wands can be somebody that is very feisty, and because of it, it can lead to a lot of situations like this, in where everyone is fighting for themselves, that everything has to be justified, every move, or maybe this situation is a very combative situation, is a very combative energy. It can do, or it can have to deal with domain where, for example, competition is fierce, and in a competition the King of Wands is feeling at its best. But being a king, he has the needed maturity in order for him to know if there is the perfect moment, time for him to charge in order for him to be able to conquer whatever he wants, or if he has to wait a little bit, waiting for that perfect moment. And when that perfect moment comes, you can be sure that he will charge. Maybe you felt you had to deal with somebody like that, with somebody that can be very desireful and desiring, very passionate, and maybe you have to make a choice about this kind of character. Or you felt like whatever you had to do with this king, with this character, felt always like competition. But even if you went through this kind of story where you felt like betrayed, and it took you by surprise, and it put you in a mental prison, and you feel like everything is lost, all these situations simply will upgrade you. You are being leveled up, even if you're conscious or not. You had to go through this kind of situation in order for you to be able to be leveled up. You learn some lessons, important lessons, and one of the lessons was, and can still be, to learn something, maybe some abilities, so that you can achieve much more than you did before. Maybe these new abilities that you are able now to learn have to do with reconnecting, because you always have your intuition with you, but we are not so used to it. But maybe one of these abilities has to do with your intuition, with your empathy, with maybe this will generate an hidden ability that now is being activated. It's being brought into the light, and it can be scary at first, because whatever it is that we don't know, we are always not specifically scared, but we are careful about things or people that we are not familiar with. It doesn't have to be from a day to another, but just try and get used to this kind of things, because for sure it will help you. It's something that will enlighten you. You have here two candles that are burning, and this raven here, and the raven is a bird that speaks about wisdom. You can be enlightened. You can get a lot of wisdom from things that may be known as unknown, or from an unknown source. Don't be afraid of it, please. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can be any sign of earth: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This energy is people that are in this energy are very prosperous and abundant, because they know best how to bring from an idea, from a project, to put it in the material, to transform it, to bring it into the material realm. They know how to make everything come to fruition. A project, an idea, they are best in doing that, because they are very tactile and very hardworking, and they have a practical side of them. Maybe you also have to do with somebody like this, or by learning this new set of skills, you are also regaining a set of skills that are usually known as belonging to the King of Pentacles. That ability of bringing everything into materialization. The earth energy is the slowest moving energy, so it's nothing that comes from in a day or two. They like to move slowly because they like to do everything by the book. They don't like to jump over steps, because they know if they do that they have to come back to it, and they don't like it. This is why it moves so slowly. But they also, when they make plans years ahead. They like to see whatever project they are managing, and they are very good managers, successful managers. So every project they are managing, they like to plan everything step by step, years ahead. They usually are people on which you can rely on. They are very strong, they are family oriented. Let's see what's with the Ten of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here, please? Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. Okay, I think that it had to do with a love story. Somebody betrayed somebody, or somebody felt betrayed by somebody. Maybe by somebody who you felt like being your other person, and it was destined to happen this way. And this is a very hard lesson learned, but through this lesson you can also learn how to become whole again. Being a major arcana, it can speak about the masculine energy and the feminine energy within us. And even if it was a very hard story and it felt like death, this is the moment in which you can choose yourself to become whole again through your own persona, mind, spirit, body. And with that, you are bringing, this is a perfect moment of bringing back those bits and pieces of yourself that you gave away in previous relationships, and now you are bringing them back to you and make yourself whole again. Making yourself whole again, you are healing a part of you, because this is Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Raphael is known of his healing power. And through this healing, through this trigger, it is a trigger, you have the opportunity to become whole again, to heal yourself, to heal bits and pieces of yourself, and through that you can change your luck. Maybe somebody from Gemini had to deal with this Ten of Swords, because the Lovers are also the sign of Gemini. What with the Eight of Swords, please? That mental prison, that entrapment in which we are feeling like being held back, being blocked. The Emperor, maybe that fire sign, Aries, sign of Aries. The emperor became an emperor after he went through all the abilities and experiences of all kings. This made him the emperor. He is the absolute ruler. He can be very stubborn. It is the sign of Aries. He can be very influential. It can be strong-headed. For example, it can be a father figure, it can be a boss, it can be somebody that has a lot of influence. They don't like, they feel like it's my way or the highway. This is the way that they are mainly thinking. You do as I tell you. For example, if he's a boss and you are being told you have to do that in this time frame and you have to have these results, and you think a little bit and you decide you do it otherwise because you know you will get better results or you can shorten the time frame, and you do it and you are successful, they won't be pleased even if you had better results, because they don't like people that don't listen to them. If you don't get the results and you're doing otherwise that as they told you, I'm not seeing you very well. If this energy is if this character comes from a balanced energy, even if he's a little bit rough, he puts this kind of pressure on you because he sees the potential. He sees his own potential in yourself of being a ruler, getting to results, because he got the results. He became the emperor, and even if he's a little bit strong, he wants you to succeed, and this is why. But this is the case when he comes from a balanced energy. If the character comes from an unbalanced energy, it's like a tyrant. So maybe this kind of character, Aries being a fire sign, is the character that put you in this mental prison. As I told you, they don't know the meaning of the word no or can't, and when they want something, they go after it. And maybe this was the betrayer. What's with the King of Wands, please? And I couldn't miss this at the bottom of the deck, the star, sign of Aquarius. The star is speaking to us about an opportunity of healing, exactly as I told you here, speaking of a major arcana, sorry. The opportunity of healing, something that has to do a lot with emotions, having a lot of water here, maybe like a purge, maybe through a lot of crying, but it's like a purification, and with this opportunity you can heal something very deeply. It's like you are simply let yourself be guided by your guiding star. This is why you have to reconnect to your guidance in order for you to be able to make this healing. King of Wands, tell me more about the King of Wands, please. Yeah, King of Wands can be this Aries sign, doesn't matter anymore. The character that put you in that mental prison, and Nine of Swords. I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know how I will resolve this. I have no solutions. Sleepless nights, worrying, a lot of worrying, maybe some depression also. The reason of all your troubles is a fire sign and their desires and their need of conquering whatever they wanted to conquer. The Two of Swords, that decision that you have to make. And I know here are also crows, but I saw these crows in this card, the decision. And I told you here about the wisdom that comes with this bird. In order for you to be able to make a wise decision, you have to connect yourself with your intuition, with your guidance, or to search for guidance by somebody that is familiar with the unknown. But my best advice for you is to search yourself, to do yourself this work, because nobody can tell you as purely as the messages when they come directly to you. What's with the Two of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Two of Swords. And again, the King and Queen of Wands. So it has to do a lot with this fire sign, this decision that you have to do. And this character here is really being a whole. He has also the male energy and also the female energy. And this is why this is your, even if it doesn't feel like it, your opportunity to make yourself the same, whole, with these energies, male and female. So this decision has to do a lot with this character. And you will have the information, it will get to you, or it can have. So the Eight of Wands is a very fast moving energy. It can speak to us about information that comes to us in a hurry, through mail, through phone calls, through friends, or the information that you are seeking, because I told you here that you can justify that you feel that you don't have all the information that you need in order for you to be able to take the best decision. And this is the information that comes to you, that missing information. So it will come to you, the information, or you will get it from another place, from another location, or you can find it in another location, because Eight of Wands can speak to us also about traveling. Page of Pentacles. Again, the same card. I told you, being upgraded, learning new skills in order for you to be able to bring much more to yourself, to your family, to your loved ones. And you can do that in Seven of Pentacles. Taking care of your own garden. Each pentacle is a seed. You have to take care of those seeds, and the seeds are your dreams, your hopes. Take care of your dreams and hopes like it is a garden. Tend that garden in order for you to have the harvest that you desire and that you are worthy of. Learn those new skills, and this garden will bring you the harvest that you are deserving. What's with the unknown card, please? Tell me more about the unknown card. Why is it here? King of Pentacles. Maybe somebody like this, I already told you what the King of Pentacles mean and how his energy is, can help you with it. Can give you a hand, a helping hand that will come out of the unknown. Purely, simply, you don't know this character, it simply offers you a solution. It offers you a job, or it offers you an opportunity where you can learn those new skills, because you tended a lot of time the gardens of this fire sign. So, and now is the time for you to take care of your own garden. What's with the Queen of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Listen to your intuition. The Queen of Cups can be any water sign, but I told you mainly in this reading how the cards are coming out, being exactly under the unknown card. The main message here is to listen to your intuition. And again, you have also the King of Cups, the male energy, the masculine energy. So it will help you, even if it is something that it feels not so familiar to you, being in your own emotions, feeling everything much more intenser than you usually do, feeling vulnerable, feeling lost, will help you to get to emotional maturity, and with this emotional maturity you will bring back the emotional balance that you are in search of and that you need it at this moment, being when because you went through this kind of 8 of Swords and 10 of Swords. The King of Cups is that very zen energy that helps us regain our emotional balance. But to get to this emotional balance, you have to do the inner work. You have to go deep within and make that work, that inner work. The hermit, maybe not being very social in these days, and go back to prayer and meditation and really find those answers that are deep within yourself. Listen to your inner guidance. This is what the hermit does. He goes deep within because he knows that he's being guided by his higher self, by his divine sparkle. We all have this, but we have to go after it. and you can do it. And this will bring you the balance, sign of Libra. This is how you will regain your balance. This is how justice is being served. This is how you can help justice to come back, balance to come back into your life, to become whole again, to really feel like you are coming back to your own energy. And you can do it because you were in this very feisty energy, the Five of Swords, also next to the Five of Wands, very feisty energy. But in this card, it's speaking about, it's like a war, where every part of the battlefield hold their field very well. What one did the other too. If one changed the tactics, the other did too, and nobody won and nobody lost. But everybody lost their investment, and now this moment speaks about the realization that whatever you are investing in this, money, feelings, emotions, time, all of the above, won't bring you the desired result. And because you are now being conscious about it, you are simply saying, I am refusing to continue to invest in this kind of situation. And by refusing to invest in something that you know that it won't not bring you the desired result, you are simply put your weapons away and you are leaving the situation. You are making the jump. And you are starting something new for yourself. Four of Wands can mean a lot of things, can speak to us about a new association, a new partnership, a new job offer, maybe your own business, new home, moving in with somebody new, engagement or marriage, whatever it means to you. It's something that is now being built, and I think that you are starting and building something for yourself. But whatever you are building and whatever this means to you, it has a very solid foundation on which you can continue building on without having the fear that something will come and will bring everything down. So through the intuition, you will regain your balance, your emotional balance. Regaining your emotional balance through that inner work will feel like you are coming back to your own energy. And you can do that the moment that you are realizing that it's a bad investment for me to continue to invest in something that I know that it won't bring the desired result to me. And this is why I am starting something new for myself, for my own garden, for my own harvest. What's with the Five of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Five of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. By doing this, you will make that jump. I told you here that you are stop investing in something and making the jump, doing something for yourself, building something new. And with that, you make also the jump from this very combative energy into the Nine of Pentacles, financial independence, exactly that harvest. You will have more than you need in order for you to be able to make your life exactly how you want it. But choosing yourself, making yourself whole, it's not easy. I'm not telling you it's easy, but the moment that you are deciding for yourself to take care of yourself and learning new skills, you will be unstoppable. You just have to believe in yourself. The Page of Pentacles, those new skills, that upgrade, that level up. It's like in a game, you went a level up and now you have to learn the rules from that level. The Page of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles, please. Why is the Page of Pentacles here, please? Six of Swords. Six of Swords speaks to us about leaving a situation, going towards leaving a situation that is a very oh my God, a darker place, going towards a much more lighter place, harmonious place, peaceful place, going in another place. It came out in reverse. For a long time, you could have been reached this new level. For a long time you didn't, because you refused to leave that situation behind. But now you are able to do it, because you realize that it is a bad investment for you to continue to stay in this situation. It will be so clear for you, and the moment that you realized it, maybe that is the trigger that helps you go to another level. The moment that you realize that you don't have to be hard on yourself. Why did I do that years ago? And don't do that. It was in itself the lesson. You are now being very able to see that whatever you can achieve, and your dreams and hopes, and at the bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands, knowing that what the ships are coming in, and the same card speaks to us about being put on your own path. Staying too much in this kind of situation held you on somebody else's path. Now you are being able to recognize this and leave this situation behind and see your own path, and becoming this prosperous character that takes care of himself. So maybe you realize you bring some information. The Unknown card can signify the unconscious. Some information comes from the unconscious into the conscious, and that makes everything change. You start and realize a lot of things, you make other connections, you change your whole perspective on everything. Best advice for Libra at the end of the reading, please. As I told you, it was destined. Lady Portia, divine order, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. And the Miriam, sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. I will read Lady Portia from the booklet. This powerful goddess is a figure of justice and peace. She brings order and opportunity to every experience. As a lord of karma, she also regulates the law of cause and effect. She helps us recognize the impact of our judgment, choices, and actions on ourselves and the world. She is the twin flame of Saint Germain, so is strongly connected to the violet flame energy. Together, these twin flames can work as overseers of legal situation. Justice is an energy that's about honoring everyone involved rather than punishing bad behavior. Lady Portia helps us to do what is right morally and spiritually for our soul growth. Right now, a call for justice is being brought into your space. Even if this means you will lose out, there's really no loss in the highest state of truth. Act from the heart, see the other's perspective point, see the other person's point of view, and surrender your pride so that you are coming from a loving space. If you made choices that weren't for the highest good, admit it. Through this honesty, you are releasing any karmic bonds or anchors of fear from your energy. Take the time to learn from this situation. And if you are involved in a legal issue, know that Lady Portia and the angels of justice are gathering round you to honor everyone involved. So, I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.